Hello and welcome to the Emotional Endurance Movement. This week's episode is dedicated to your one friend who has a real big decision to make. Make the choice or summon the Council of Goblins.
Make the choice. The goblins.
You know the one.
Oh, I know the one.
Hello and welcome to the Emotional Endurance Movement, the only mental health variety show that helps you build your emotional endurance by looking at how we're building ours. I'm Laurie Sharp-Page, your Chief Coping Officer, and here with me is our co-host and our behaviorist at large, Crimson McDonald.
Howdy, y'all.
This week, we're coping with decision fatigue. So let's get into it. First up is our emotional endurance assessment scores for the week. Crimson, tell us where you're at.
So, unfortunately, mine's down, but not by much. In fact, I would argue it's not statistically significant, but I know exactly why it is. And it's almost 100% due to the New York Times, the daily episode about El Nino and our weather patterns, the temperature of the sea, and the potential weather disasters coming our way. I especially thought of our production manager in the Philippines who is going to suffer the most. And then when they asked like how long is the consequence, he was like, oh, 12 to 18 months. And so I think that kind of brought me down. And then I would think with the kids going back to school, efficacy would go up, self-efficacy and environmental. But I don't know if it's because it's the first week, but I feel like the demands on me are so much higher than my reserves. So I'm just not feeling like the most resilient and efficacious person that I could be. So it all tracks with what's going on, but I'm going to blame the New York Times and the Daily for a majority of my decrease.
Yeah, news is challenging. But to your point, this is I would say a normal wobble, like a traditional wobble, and I think we're always wobbling. That's a big part of what I think is part of the problematic conversation we've had about mental health is this idea that there's some perfect or some destination when it's really all about learning to ride the waves. So you're
And
riding the
being,
wave this week.
well, and being
Ride the
compassionate.
wave.
Since I started taking this weekly, I feel more self-compassion because I'm like,
Yeah.
especially obviously we're doing this, and so I'm forced to evaluate it too. And hopefully users do the same thing because it's much more useful that way. But when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, it just gives me compassion. Like, yeah, everyone needs something at all times. I'm tired. I'm running out of energy. I'm exhausted. But I'm feeling really hopeful about our professional pursuits. And so that's keeping my reserves good.
That's awesome. That's very good. Yeah, I think this is just the normal flow of it. Like I said, you're riding the wave.
A wave of
I feel
life.
like there's going to be a great GIF there, like of a
Yeah.
snail riding a surfboard.
I
I
think
don't
the
know.
week of our carnival, like that week, is going to be fun to see my score. Like, is it going to be like super high or super low?
I
I
would
don't
say the
know.
week before and then the week between and then the week after is going to be we'll study
Yeah.
those for a while. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
for sure. All right, Lori, what's up with you?
I know exactly why my cup is full this week is because I'm getting to do a lot of the things that I love doing. Environmental efficacy is low because it is back to school and we're redoing the whole routine and figuring things out. Although I will say I've made some changes recently that I think I'm starting to see some benefit from. So that's good. But overall,
Stop.
I'm feeling good.
What are the changes? Like, give me an example.
Boundaries. So being more intentional about saying, like, this is mine to do and this is yours to do, and then letting the other person do it. One of the reasons my environmental efficacy gets so low is I try and do so much for everybody. And part of that's just my love language. Like, I don't want to pathologize that. Like, I like to do things for other people. I
Right.
am what we call a polymath. So I like to do a lot of interdisciplinary and I like to know how to do a little bit of everything. And then I like to practice my skills. And so that's all really cool. But if it doesn't come with boundaries, I get myself in these loops where I get resentful, which further underlines my environmental efficacy. So, yeah, I mean, I think that it's just boundaries that aren't even that dramatic. That honestly, the hardest part of them is like saying them and then being like, that's what I said. And that's what it is, and allowing the situation to go from there.
I'm chuckling over here because it's your business partner. I feel you said something very prolific there, which is like you're always thinking and tinkering and part of that is boundaries. I feel like you come to me now like have this idea. It's not going to cost money. It's not going to be that much work. So just listen. And
Yes.
so apparently we've established some boundaries of like what makes it more challenging. But I'm glad you do that because that's what is so brilliant about your thought leadership. So, but I'm
Thank
over
you.
here
Yeah,
chuckling. Yeah, that requires some boundaries, or else you would do
it
too
sure
much on
does.
both sides, right? Because you would do everything if you could.
Yep. So,
All
yeah,
right. Well,
so
I'm
feeling
glad.
pretty good overall.
Yeah, you're doing good. Good job, Lori.
And now it's time for us to talk about what we're coping with this week, which is decision fatigue. And before we get into this conversation, I want to frame it just a little bit so that we can all know what we're talking about. Because I think when it comes to decision fatigue, we certainly know what it feels like, but what is it really? Decision fatigue is the mental and emotional exhaustion that comes from making too many decisions, especially over a short period of time. As decision fatigue builds, your brain has less energy for careful choice making. This is something I didn't really think about. The fact that, like, the more decisions we make, the less quality there may be in our future decision making if we're overloaded like this. You may become more likely to avoid decisions, procrastinate, choose whatever's easiest, become irritable at even having to face a decision, and make impulsive decisions. Sound familiar? Yes, me too. Decision fatigue is what happens when our brain gets tired from making too many choices. And this isn't just about the tired part about it, it's also about the future because decision fatigue weighs on your ability to choose well now and into the future. So I'm glad we're talking about it. And yeah, I'm tired of making decisions.
I am exhausted of it. Done. I'm so glad for AI because I have outsourced so many decisions. Like, what's for dinner? That is a AI question now. Chat, you tell me what I have to cook because I can't cope. Just being honest.
I haven't used it in that way yet. I still, that's another one of me, like that's a me thing. I like to walk into the kitchen and do the improvisation and pull it all together. Absolutely see why you
Those
would
are,
outsource that decision.
and those are like 100 decisions. You have to plan the meal, and then you have to
Yeah,
plan how. I just, yeah. I mean,
I like
I'm,
it.
I know.
But if I am super exhausted, it's the last thing I want to do.
Yeah, it's like
Last thing I want to do.
I am absolutely over it. But I think it's really interesting because your description of it brought up a really good point, which is what I'm coping with as a result of our decision fatigue. And that goes with the insight of the week I brought to us, Lori.
Now it's time for our insight of the week. Crimson, what do you have for us?
Well, it's funny, Lori. So, for people that don't know, we don't really plan this together. We have a loose script. And my insight of the week goes so well with the way that you describe decision fatigue because I really touch on the fact that when I'm at my wit's end with decision fatigue, I go to an apathetic state. And I thought Herbert Simon captured this perfectly. A wealth of information creates a poverty of attention.
Oh my God, that quote makes me want to throw up. It's so true.
It's so true
I'm
because
angry about this, and it is correct.
it's 100% correct, right? Because the more decisions you make, the you just get looser with them and just like whatever. Like you want to wear a bright pink shirt with a bright pink pair of shorts with black shoes and a cat headband. Great.
Maximalizing.
Have
Let's
a
do it.
great day. I mean, it's just I when I hit decision fatigue, I hit this apathetic state that makes me disengage to the point of I make poor decisions. I do.
Yes. Yeah. So this is interesting. And this will go into my coping skill of the week, but I'll go ahead and tell the story now because I think it is very relevant to this. When I was in elementary school, my dad was getting his MBA and he got the opportunity to go over to what was Czechoslovakia, is now the Czech Republic, for about a month's worth of time with other MBA students. And what they were doing over there is just incredibly cool. They were basically helping small businesses get ready for the transformation between what had been a communist socialist state to what was transforming into a capitalistic system. And so he got to go over there and he came back with so many stories. But the one that stands out to me the most is one that ultimately would end up being studied in psychology for years to come. And that's the story of him going to the grocery store. And this was used to validate basically that a socialist communist system was not an ideal system for humans, because when they went to the grocery store, you just had two choices for yogurt: strawberry or blueberry. What's interesting is that transition for people psychologically to go from a grocery store where there were two options to the grocery store with how many different flavors of yogurt do you think are at the average grocery store and right now? Like hundreds.
Easily, especially when you
Yeah.
start mixing the brands and
Protein
the
and probiotic
yeah,
and Greek and dairy free. And I mean,
so
there's
true.
so many. The benefit of that is obviously great. It gives people more opportunity to choose the product that's right for them. What was unexpected is the psychological drain of that. People are statistically more happy when they have less choices. And so when you walk through your local grocery store, particularly if you're in America, thank goodness for the privilege and abundance that we all have. But do we really need this many choices? Hey, Frozen, you and I have a very interesting history in this because we worked in market research. And how many times did we roll out $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 research project on a new product that wasn't really new? It just came with a new scent, a new packaging, a new benefit, but really was just the same thing recycled to offer people a different choice. And if choices don't really make us more happy, why do we do it?
Right. And a part of that research was also us seeing if it would cannibalize another product because they knew there was so much overlap. And you're right. In graduate school, one of my good friends, JD, he was from South Korea and he was in
Was
the
it JD
US.
Vance?
No, I'm not that cool. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It
I wanted to make sure I think our audience deserved to know if you were like all of a sudden out of
fair.
childhood bestie
We're in Cincinnati.
romance
He's a
with
neighbor.
JD Vance. Yeah. He's in the sphere.
Romance, no. So,
Just trying to get the views. Let's let the people wonder.
we are in Cincinnati. They can wonder. JD and I. But yeah, so my friend JD in graduate school, he was from South Korea, and he told me about how he had a total crisis in our jelly aisle because he's, why do you need so much jelly? Like, you just need strawberry
Why
and grape.
indeed?
Like, but it's okay to branch out if you want to be like, oh, let's get raspberry because that's in season. He's like, but no, you have like strawberry, apple, banana, grape with cranberry. And he was like, I can't even handle the jelly aisle. And so he was joking about how he did most of his shopping at like convenience stores, like gas stations, because at least there you were trapped into like what they
The
had.
cognitive load was lower because you had less choices.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
this is
really
real stuff.
and it's something you don't think of as an American because I mean, I want more options. I want to stand there and contemplate, but it is so much cognitive load. I mean, in the pandemic, a lot of people went to grocery shopping online, and I think this is part of it because when you get in the aisle, you're like, oh my
So
gosh,
much.
like, I don't know. Do I want bow tie pasta? But if I buy it, should I buy the cool brand? That's on sale. But if I buy the cheap brand, it's cheaper. But I really like this brand.
But if I
Too,
had 10 of them, it's this part. Yeah, no, this is
it's,
my dollar too.
but then
Too much.
again, I'm a total capitalist. Look at us for building a business. So hard to, square that peg. But I would like a reduction in decision. So, to the executives at Kroger, which is also headquartered here in Cincinnati, less is more. Less is
Less is
more.
more. Now we're going to
Right.
play our game for the week, which is called Decision Fatigue. Basically, we both have lists of 50 questions for the other person. They're either or questions, and you need to answer them as fast as possible to get through the whole list of 50. And then we're going to compare time. So, Crimson, why don't you give me the list first?
Lori, should I start the timer?
Yeah, I'm getting loosened up. I'm ready to make some decisions.
All right. Here we go. Coffee or tea?
Coffee,
Sweet or salty?
sweet,
Beach or mountains?
mountains,
Dogs or cats?
dogs,
Summer or winter?
summer,
Morning or night?
night,
Shower or bath?
shower,
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi,
Pizza or tacos?
pizza,
Text or call?
text,
Concert or vacation?
vacation,
Money or free time?
mm, free time,
Book or clean?
cook,
Drive or fly?
Drive.
Plan everything or wing it?
Wing it.
Big party or dinner with friends?
Dinner with friends.
City or country?
City.
Spend money on experiences or things?
Experiences.
Work from home or in office?
Home, please.
Always be 20 minutes early or 10 minutes late?
10 minutes late.
More
Always
money with,
late.
Gets comment. More money with more stress or less money with less stress?
Less money, less stress.
More money, more problem. Dream job or dream house?
Dream house.
Give up social media or television?
Social media.
And know when you'll die or know how you'll die?
Get
God, your business partners with an existentialist. Get used to it. How or when?
I told you when.
Oh, be liked
Right
or
there.
respected?
Seconds of crack it.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Be liked or be respected?
Respected.
Have more energy or have more time?
Time.
Say yes with regrets or no and wonder?
Yes with regrets.
Have someone make every meal decision or every clothing decision for you?
Every clothing decision.
Make one huge decision every month or 20 huge or tiny decisions every day?
One huge month.
Unlimited money but no free time or enough money and tons of free time?
Enough money and tons of free time.
Tell the painful truth or spare someone's feelings?
Tell the painful truths.
Let your kid fail or step in and help?
Step in and help.
Stay somewhere safe or take the risk?
Okay, so we're safe, especially because now I know I'm going to die.
You're building a carnival. Okay. Forgive without getting an apology or get an apology but never forgive?
Forgive without
Be
apology.
be great at your job but mediocre at parenting or great at parenting but mediocre at your job?
Great at parenting and mediocre at the job.
Disappoint someone else or disappoint yourself?
I would say disappoint myself.
Quit something.
Not the best answer.
Quit something too early or stay too long?
Stay too long.
Have everyone need you or nobody need you?
Yeah. Everyone needs me.
Know you made the wrong decision or never know whether you made the right one?
Never know you made the right one.
Choose what's best for you or what's best for your family.
What's best for me?
Okay. Black socks or white socks?
White sauce. Obviously.
Paper or plastic?
Paper.
Pen or pencil?
Pen.
Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Window or aisle?
Window.
Target or Walmart?
Target.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Left or right?
Left.
Chicken or pasta?
Chicken.
What should I cook for dinner tonight?
So we just made Swedish meatballs last night and it was actually really good.
That's a good suggestion.
Yeah, I made my own Swedish meatball sauce. I just used a can of cream and mushroom soup, some Worcestershire, some beef broth, and then some brown gravy mix. It came out pretty good.
Maybe you should.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, that was just me being like, what can I throw in? It's crock pot.
all right. Well,
Italian.
Laurie, I'm going to log you. I'm going to give you 30 seconds because I messed up.
Okay.
But that puts you at 4.5 minutes to get through that.
4.5 minutes. Okay. All
Okay,
right,
let me
Crimson. I
chug
got
some
my list
water.
ready for you. Yeah.
I'm so slow at responding to anything that this is going to be funny.
Okay. Some of these will be crossover, which will be interesting to see how we land, but it'll be good. You ready? Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
Text back now or pretend you didn't see?
Text back now.
Cook dinner or order something?
Order something.
Jeans or leggings?
Leggings.
Hair up or hair down?
Down.
Window or aisle?
Window.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Save the money or buy the thing?
Save the money.
Answer the call or let it go to voicemail?
Let it go to voicemail.
Clean first or relax first?
Clean first.
One more episode or go to sleep?
One more episode.
Paper calendar or phone calendar?
Paper. 5.
Make a list or wing it?
Make a list.
Ask for help or figure it out on yourself?
Ask for help.
Say yes or protect your peace?
Say yes.
Go out or cancel and become one with go out or cancel and become one with the couch.
Go out.
Start with an easy task or a hard task?
Hard.
Eat what's healthy or eat what sounds good?
Just healthy. Now.
Respond immediately or overthink the response for 47 minutes?
Oh, immediately. That's the time for that.
Keep it or throw it away?
Throw it away.
Fix it yourself or hire someone?
Higher.
Take the shortcut or do it the right way?
Right way.
Spend 10 minutes deciding where to eat or just pick tacos?
Take tacos.
Wear the sensible shoes or the cute shoes?
You choose.
Do the laundry or buy more underwear?
I'm wearing underwear.
Follow the
Totally done that.
Put the dish in the dishwasher or leave it in the sink for future you?
Dishwasher.
Open the email and protect your nervous system for another 5 minutes.
Oh, protect your nervous system as long as possible.
Make a phone call or reorganize your entire desk first.
Make the phone call while reorganizing.
Have the difficult conversation or roll each balance to telepathy.
Oh, absolutely lean in on have the conversation. I'll lead that.
Tell the truth or just say I'm fine.
Tell the truth.
Make a decision or ask 6 people what they think first.
Ask 6 people what they think first.
Trust your gut or open 14 browser tabs.
Uh,
Follow the plan or abandon the plan because you have a new plan.
Abandon the plan with a new plan.
Finish the correct project or start a shiny new project.
Try to shiny new project. I'm just being honest.
Buy the practical thing or the thing with excellent vibes.
The practical thing.
Keep scrolling or put the phone down.
Keep scrolling.
Take a break or convince yourself you haven't earned one yet.
Take a break.
Set a boundary or let the resentment goblin handle it later.
The goblin is back.
The
Take
goblin's
a.
back.
I'm not. I don't want to resent it later.
Go to sleep or suddenly remember every embarrassing thing you've done since 2004.
I'll go to sleep.
Do one task or let the productivity goblin create a 37-step system for doing that one task.
Just do the task. The goblin.
Eat the snack or spend 10 minutes deciding whether you should eat the snack.
Oh, I'm decide for 10 minutes if I'm going to eat the snack for sure.
Make the choice or summon the council of goblins.
Make the choice. The goblins.
Listen to your reasonable brain or the goblin yelling, but what if?
Oh, listen to the what if. Yeah.
Delete the thing from your cart or let the shopping goblin whisper.
Oh, the goblin wins on that one.
Send the email or reread it until you don't even know what you're trying to say
Just
anymore.
send. It's exhausting.
Pick one option or invent 3 completely new options.
That one. 3 new ones.
Decide now or put the decision on future you.
Future me.
And the final one, wake one more decision now or scream gently into the void.
Scream gently into the void. For sure. So, Lori, I came in almost exactly where you did. 4.5 minutes. That
So
is
how many for
hilarious.
50? What's the math on that? So for 50, how long did it take us?
Let's see. I like how both of us go to
50
our calculator.
divided by, let's see, 4.5 times 60. That is 5.4 seconds per decision, my friend.
Pretty good.
And now I'm tired. But
I am
also, I
too.
love the goblin showed up. I knew it would. I was hoping
Oh,
it would.
I don't
My
understand.
chat GPT wants to talk about goblins all the time. I don't know
Did
why.
you
I don't know why.
did you ever say the word goblin though to it?
No, I don't think I've really given goblins, like, honestly, that much thought in my life till the last 6 months when everything is goblin this, goblin that, goblin all the time. So, yeah,
So weird, dude. So weird. All right, that was fun.
that was fun. All right, now it's time for our coping skill of the week. So, the coping skill that I'm using this week to help me cope with decision fatigue is to reduce the menu. So, a lot of times, if you've ever been to a Cheesecake Factory, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Cheesecake Factory has a menu that is pages upon pages. Now, Cheesecake Factory can succeed in this because they're procuring the chefs that work in those kitchens. They literally have built the infrastructure to be able to do this. Most restaurants cannot have huge menus, just like most people can't have huge menus. It just doesn't work infrastructure wise. So my skill of the week is reduce the menu, reduce the choices that you need to make, focus on the ones that are important, and really fight the overwhelm by intentionally taking things off the menu that either aren't yours to choose or have already been decided, or are things that you can delegate to others or collaborate with others to help decide. So that is the skill that I am using this week.
It's a good skill. I think that's also requiring you to use a skill of asking for help, right? Like, which is a very hard thing to do. And with decisions, it's even harder. I feel like with decision fatigue, like it's ultimately on you. There's only so much you can outsource. It's easy to put like dinner on the family, but there are decisions that have to be made ultimately by us. And yeah, I've been feeling it, Lori. I mean, I'll tell our viewers. We have been spending literally thousands of dollars building a carnival, and every single detail has to be thought through.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything, how our customers and are gonna feel the smell, the temperature, every
The
detail has to
yellow,
be
the
thought.
lemon, it's so much.
Yes, do we have a table here? Are we gonna have a light for this? Are we gonna every single detail has to be dealt with. And I know that for me to cope through this, so I don't hit that apathy, because at some point my brain just naturally is like, just buy, just whatever, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I have really had to just look like compartmentalize my life and what I call, what about Bob baby step it? Like right now, I can only focus on we have to do all the signage, and that's what this is. And We hoped we'd be done today. We aren't, and it'll be tomorrow too. And I can't look at the macro, which is hard. I'm a macro thinker and I'm always living up here, but I have to really hone in and make sure I'm focused on completing one thing at a time because I become apathetic. I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. It's great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Send it, print it, do it, whatever. And to stay out of that, I'm really having to stay focused on each individual project within.
So if you're struggling to cope with decision fatigue, I hope that this week you either try reducing the menu or finding baby steps through the process. And let us know how it goes. Does it help you cope? Did you have a more effective week? Were you able to maybe stress out a little bit less or just find a little bit more peace and ease? Because that is really what we hope for you on your journey to build emotional endurance. All right, this week we have a new segment called Lemonade of the Week, which is something that we made or did or experienced that was a product of us dealing with the lemons that we're coping with. This week, because we talked about decision fatigue and I talked about changing the menu, reducing it as my coping skill, I started to think about like, what is the most fundamental decision that I make every single day? And can I just go ahead and solve for that decision? And for me, when I really thought about it and processed through it, I really, the most fundamental decision that I make every single day is actually one that I struggle with a lot, which is just taking care of myself. And I think a lot of people struggle with this too. So I wrote myself a little ditty and I'm going to share it with you now about choosing yourself first and making sure you're making that choice every day, even when there's a million zillion other choices for you to make. So I hope you like it. And it's definitely in my queue as a means to remember that the most important decision I can make every single day is just simply to take care of myself. So I hope you enjoy.
Coffee or tea, blue shirt, black shoes, one more email, or walk away and breathe. Which text gets answered? What can wait till noon? I'm running on choices by the second spoon. Every little thing pulls me into my head says hurry, my heart says choose. Pick me first, pick me first. I can't pour from an empty cup. Pick me first, pick me first. When the day gets loud, I fill me up. Take me back to me. That's the one I need. Door left open or locked up tight. Say yes to the party, say no tonight. Bills in the calendar, screens in my face. Little decisions stealing my grace. Every little thing starts to blur, but one small answer can change the hurt. Pick me first, pick me first. I can't pour from an empty cup. Pick me first, pick me first. When the day gets loud, I fill me up. Take me back to me. That's the one I need. I don't need perfect, just honest and true. A glass of water, a breath or two. If I lose the moment, I know what to do. The biggest choice is choosing you. Pick me first, pick me first. I can't pour from an empty cup. Pick me first, pick me first. When the day gets loud, I fill me up. Take me back to me. That's the one I need.
So that was adorable. And I
The
assume
lemonade
this
from this
means
week.
our business now has more expenses coming through from music making because that was fun.
It was very fun. It was very fun. Yeah, it's been really fun. And actually, so I've been using the songs a lot more as the carnivals are going to have song elements too. Not everything. It's not going to be a whole musical, but we're using song intentionally because the neuroscience of song is really interesting. When we put things to music, we often hear them differently. And that's why you'll be like listening to a song, you hear a lyric and you'll be like, oh my God, that's what I've been feeling. That's what I've been thinking. That's been my experience, but I didn't have the words or I didn't really understand what it was. But there's something about the music that helps it to tickle a part of your
Yeah.
brain and you can hear it differently. So it's a fun, cute song, but I mean it when I'm slowly building a rotation of these songs that help me remember, which has been a big part of my challenge is remembering to use these skills and staying consistent, especially when life gets noisy. So that's my lemonade for the week.
Yeah, I think that's adorable, and I'm glad you put that together because it's true. It's a good song.
Yeah.
So I guess listeners, be on the lookout for our Spotify playlist.
Yes, we will have a Spotify coming soon. Maybe next week. We'll see. So
Ooh.
thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of the Emotional Endurance Movement. Make sure to like and follow for more great coping and emotional endurance content. We hope to see you here next week. I'm Laurie Sharpage, and this has been Crimson McDonald. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Peace out, y'all.